million house. $100 million house.
To a Mr. Beast video.
$100 million house. Houses are insane.
Let's watch
and in
this.
Video, we're gonna react to every single one of them, starting with this $100,000 house. So for a $100,000 house, not bad. I bet people in California are like, what? Why is it not a shed? For 100 grand, not too shabby. Hey, something your family could own. And this is a $250,000 house.
That looks nice.
That's pretty nice. It's got some really nice interior. It's nothing too crazy though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
My house is a little better.
Oh, you can see her in the reflection. You got lady.
You got caught, exposed.
4K. And this is a $1 million house.
Way better than my house.
I paused it at the perfect time.
This is beautiful.
Could you imagine sitting by the poolside?
Could you imagine how big that space is? I don't even have enough friends to fill this.
Nah, that's a turn off for me. I don't like sleeping on the first floor, especially with glass windows. Why don't you just go?
I sleep on the first floor. What's wrong with it?
Just get two really big dogs like I have. People don't mess with them.
And so they pop the window, take 2 steps, and the dog's gonna stop them before they can take 2 steps.
Dude, before they're even in the yard, my dogs have already woken me up.
This next house costs $3 million.
The architecture is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that kind of
is that his house?
Center. Yeah, it does.
Imagine you're playing Pokemon Go and you walk in there to heal a Pokemon. He's like, why are you in my house? And then he also comments on the video saying, that really wasn't that funny.
He's got a bridge over his pool.
He has his own tennis court. Does it make me want to give away less money so I can buy a mansion?
No, keep being philanthropic.
That looks like the Clout House.
No, this looks like the Clout House if everybody in there was
That looks like my house.
Yeah,
I like that
It
telescope.
actually doesn't.
Inside.
Yep.
They're
At
all
all.
pointed at the ceiling. I love that.
Way too expensive.
If you thought that was cool, prepare yourself for this $5 million mansion.
It's on the water, Jimmy.
This is the water mansion.
I love water. It looks like a bus.
That's so cool. Guys, is it water
Better
mansion,
than my
water
house.
boat, or houseboat?
Or is it house yacht?
Mansion house on a boat. Imagine having to get up in the middle of the night to go steer your house. Now we're
Houseboat.
This next house is from New York, and it's worth $10 million.
It's
And
Robert
it's
Downey. It's
apartment.
Iron Man.
Iron Man's house better be dope.
It's got a windmill. That's so cool. Robert Downey Jr. just oozes cool.
This is better than my house.
Is Montgomery why the house costs $10 million?
Yeah. That cat gets to crawl around in a $10 million house.
Now, you're probably thinking, it can't get much better than Iron Man's house.
Yeah, Iron Man's the coolest person ever.
But it does. This next place is worth $16 million. What?
This is the small door to the house.
The small door.
There's benches here for when you get tired of walking to the Skittles machine.
Come on.
This dude's just flexing on us.
That's so cool.
We're doing something wrong. Why do we give away so much money?
Jimmy's having a realization moment.
I could have a $16 million mansion. That's an insane view.
That is just beautiful.
Whoa.
$20 million Texas house.
Whoa.
Let's go ahead.
What?
Come on.
You got your own in the backyard?
Just come on,
That's
man.
not even 1 water slide. That's 3 water
Can I
slides.
be your son?
What's in the backyard will simply blow
your mind. You're correct. I've already been mind blown.
A zip line. It's got a zip line.
What does it not have?
A lazy river.
and interactive animatronics.
That should
We should
cost.
seize his house.
I'm thinking if we all get together, we
That
got
should
about, how
cost.
many subscribers do we have?
On the main channel, we got about 60 million subscribers.
I'm thinking if we all band together, we can just take this. Nobody's stopping us.
Or what if all 60 million of our subscribers each gave us 30 cents? That would give us $20 million, which we can then purchase this home.
And then we'll let you guys.
No, we'll use it. Then screw them.
Oh.
One of a kind recreational
Wonderland. How many people work at? Are we sure we're not on a new house? Is this all still just the same house?
Yo, his son, just the coolest kid in this school, isn't he?
Is there ever a reason to leave your home if you own this?
I would never leave.
Oh, no, really?
simply has it all.
It has it all, Jim.
Okay, that was just a $20 million mansion.
Well,
There's a
that's enough for
$500
me.
million one later in this video. What the heck?
But they said that has it all.
I am so excited to see the final mansion.
I guess we'll have to watch to see it.
This is a $32 million
Wow.
house in Hollywood. Let's look at it.
This is.
Oh! Wait. Go back to that view. What the?
Come on now.
That's insane.
Look at that. You can look at everybody below you.
That's bringing tears to my eyes. Wonder how much it would cost to rent this.
Probably like
$100 grand a day.
that movie theater is phenomenal.
I mean, so far, nothing crazy, though. I mean, it's cool. Way better than my house. A very, very nice house. If I had to pick between Waterslide House and this house, I'd pick Waterslide House. Come on. Somebody beat the $20 million mansion. This is a $40 million New York mansion.
something better than a water slide.
Seeing how this is New York, it's not going to be a mansion.
It's not. It's going to be like, ooh, I have a big
apartment.
firm.
Could you imagine paying $40 million for an apartment? You could have bought the $20 million Waterslide House instead of just buying this.
If I had $40 million, I would just buy a massive amount of land and just have so many animals and then I would just hire people to help me take care of all the animals. That's a good shot.
I mean, for New York, it's really, really beautiful, really cool.
No water slide.
Yeah.
No water slide. All right,
Water
$60 million mansion in Miami.
Good point.
$60 million's a ton of money, man.
This looks like something out of a video game. I'm going on a quest here to fight some boss.
That looks like a very official working place.
Ooh, yeah.
What the frick is that? That's a sink. I've never seen a sink like that.
I hope it's just not constantly
This is
running. and it's
child
like-
No, but it probably recycles the water.
Yeah, but what if you wash it and the water gets dirty?
Don't ask questions.
I'm sorry. I'm not rich enough to understand.
Your peanut brain cannot
I'm
comprehend.
too poor to understand this house.
All right, this is a $75 million mansion. So this mansion has a show wheel to show off your car.
And it's got grass on it.
Oh, I don't even know what just happened. This looks like one of those houses where you can press a button and they're like metal sheets just close.
Secret
Wow.
room, secret bathroom.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm allergic to all the open space. Hold on.
I don't have to do editing. That's why I react.
He gets this way when he's, open air.
Oh, a lot of air in this.
I mean, that is just insane, man.
What?
Full movie theater. That's insane. We need to react to more videos so we can buy that. Up next is an $80 million mansion. And fun fact, it's actually the guy who made Minecraft's house.
Not?
Yes. He's great at making games. Is he great at picking houses? Let's decide.
Imagine making block game and getting an $80 million house. I forget how big Minecraft is until I look at his house. Like, Minecraft is really the biggest game.
And if you thought $80 million was crazy, we are in the big 9 figures. There's probably literally only a handful of people in the world that can afford a house like this. Let's give it a watch.
This is the Bezos, the Gates.
Wait, this is Bezos' house?
I was just naming rich people.
I thought you were saying this is his house.
It looks like he would live here.
It looks a little too poor for Bezos.
They got a chef.
Is the chef part of the $100 million?
Is
Wow.
that a video of his house in his movie theater?
We're watching a video
House.
about his house while the people in his movie theaters watch a video about his house.
Wait, and they're watching us react to a video of
No, I'm watching you guys react. And then you guys are watching me react.
It's on Earth.
Look at
Well,
that. Pool TV.
Oh, okay, now it's really cool. That's a nice basketball court.
Yes.
All right, now we're getting up there. I can understand why it's worth $100 million. And now we're expanding outside of America for a quarter of $1 billion house.
What? I can't even fathom that much money. This is just somebody's house. They got luxury taste.
Nice.
Whoever designed this.
Dude, this just looks like royalty.
This is beautiful.
Big
Beautiful.
pool. I just can't even take in everything. It's so...
And there's nothing around it either, except for like security buildings.
And now, the moment
Well-
you've all been waiting for. The $500 million house.
Yeah, guess where it's
Yeah.
from? Sagaponack. Sagaponack?
Did someone misspell that, or is that what it is?
Is that really what that is?
500 million. Oh my gosh.
That's like a whole country. Nice grass.
I'm ready to see why it's worth 500 mil. Okay. I mean, it looks luxurious. It looks great. Don't get me wrong.
You have a whole tennis court.
That's a very nice tennis court. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting to understand a little bit.
The bedroom is very open.
It's a bedroom. To me, so far, I would say this is like a $40 million house. I don't know where the 500 mil comes in, man. Is that
Yeah.
it? That's a $500 million.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I'm not fine. Slap
I'm
that
not
subscribe
gonna lie to you
button.
guys. I
and
think
punch
out of
that
all the
like
houses
button.
we looked at, the $20 million one with the water slides was the best. Subscribe if you haven't
Right.
already. We're trying to hit 10 million
Yep.
subscribers. Goodbye.
Subscribe to me.